deep the Father's love for us, how vast beyond all.
Good morning, it's Easter Sunday morning. Happy Easter to you. I hope you like my shirt. I bought it 25 years ago at the Manzini Open Air Market, and I only wear it on very special occasions. Today is only the second time in 73 years that I'm not in church on Easter Sunday morning. The last time was about 5 years ago when I had an operation on my nose, and the surgeon said if I wanted it to look good afterwards, I must stay indoors in air conditioning for 8 days. Well, I leave to you decide if it was worth it. It was really nice. It wasn't tense like we are now, and just to be quiet at home. And we tuned into the live feed from the Garden Tomb in Jerusalem. Now, the Garden Tomb is dedicated to the single belief that Jesus Christ physically rose from the dead. Away to the side of the tomb is a plaque which reads from Romans 1 verse 4, Jesus Christ declared with power to be the Son of God by the resurrection from the dead. Christianity is unique in the religions of the world in one respect. Our entire faith is based on one historical event. If you can disprove that event, the whole structure will come tumbling down like a pack of cards. We may as well close our church doors and get on with something else. No other religion offers us that. And of course, some of the greatest minds down the years have set out to do just that and disprove the resurrection. And they've come up empty-handed. Most famously, Professor William Ramsey, with academic honors as long as your arm, took some months off to go to Asia Minor and check the historical accuracy of the book of Acts. And he came to the conclusion that the book of Luke and the book of Acts are the most accurate of the time, and that the resurrection of Jesus Christ from the dead is the most clearly authenticated fact in ancient history. Now, I knew all that. As a young man, we were brought up on books like Who Moved the Stone, Runaway World, Evidence That Demands a Verdict. And it gave me a firm foundation for believing that Christianity was a secure place, and that did me well through the ministry. But I think I believed it in my head, but somehow not quite with my heart. And then an incident took place about 7 years ago, after I'd retired, that changed that. As you know, we worked at the Garden Tomb. I think the loveliest, quietest spot in the whole of Jerusalem. I used to love taking pictures of different people coming out of the narrow door of the tomb. People from every language and kindred and tribe and nation. Most encouragingly recently, people from inland China. Some of them were funny. Some of them were famous. Here's Angus Buchan coming out of the tomb. Now, we worked jolly hard there. At 6 o'clock in the morning, we would get up and sweep a part of the garden that had been allocated to us. After about 10 days, I was allocated to clean the area outside the tomb and inside the tomb itself. So I took my broom and my dustpan and in I went. And as I was cleaning, I thought, this is really a privilege. And then I put down my dustpan and broom, and I stood in that little chamber and looked across at the place where the body would have lain. The body would not have been lying on the floor, it would have been on a ledge. You can see the place where that ledge had been taken away. Now, I won't say I had a vision, but it was incredibly vivid in my imagination. As I looked across that tomb, all of a sudden, it was as if I could see the ledge back in place, and a body wrapped in cloths lying on the slab. And then it dawned on me. It actually happened. Early one Sunday morning, that body rose out of those grave clothes. I don't know if there was a blinding flash of light or how it happened. I don't care if it was in the Garden Tomb or somewhere else. No one really knows. The point is that it happened at least within 900 meters of that place. And I came to know deep in my soul, it actually happened. And that has made all the difference. And so we come to the end of our series. Thank you for watching with me. In these 9 days, we've seen Jesus go through an amazing gamut of human experience and human emotions. On the first Saturday, there was warmth. On the Sunday, there was joy. On the Monday, there was anger. On the Tuesday, there was faith. On the Wednesday, there was darkness. On the Thursday, there was covenant and commitment. On the Friday, there was grief and grace. On the Saturday, there was silence and rest. It's not difficult to give a word for the Sunday. There was hope.